Coming to you tonight from the American Airlines Arena with a look high above here in Miami. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 1. And for the Heat, at the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point. Here's Butler. A lot of experience out on that floor in front of us. Brent, your career spanned 14 seasons. Talk about how you saw the game differently as a veteran player versus the first couple years in the NBA.
Well, I saw it from the bench, quite frankly, as a veteran, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on now. I know that's not altogether true.
I think the game just slows down. You start to understand that there is a tempo and a rhythm, not only to any given quarter, but any given game and any given season. So it's really, Kevin, about the idea of it slowing down. And I did sit on the bench. Kevin. That is true.
A little bit.
14 is still a good number.
But it turned out well for you.
Well, I get to sit next to you.
Well, it's a lot of fun. You're right. A lot of fun.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's stolen by Davis. LeBron dishes to Green. It's stolen by Adebayo. Winslow with it. He's picked up by James. A nice shot by Winslow.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
You're right. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Olynyk against Davis. Shoots over Olynyk. Davis with the bucket.
Well, good positioning down low. That helps make the shot attempt a little bit easier for AD.
Dragic against Caldwell Pope. No good from Dragic. Green inside, defended by Butler. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
And everyone knows Butler is a lockdown defender, but also terrific at coming up with steals.
James with it. Lets it go from 14. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, to look at the frame of AD when he came into the league as opposed to it is now, he's so much more tough and more physical and doesn't mind the contact.
Dragic finds Butler. Free throw line jump shot. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And great, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
No good from Dragic. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Howard at the elbow. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Winslow. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here's Caldwell Pope. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Now here's LeBron. They get a hand on it. And here we go. It's Butler. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And really the transition defense starting to let them down.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And one issue for the Heat for years now, inefficient shooting.
Well, young players are learning how to defend, so you need to do that first. But if you can't go down on the offensive end and you can't find ways to dig out of holes by shooting the basketball, you get down 10 or 12 points. Defense sometimes isn't enough. They've been the bottom third in points scored for quite a while.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. Pass to Butler. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
55 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's Davis finishing it off.
When he is in attack mode like he was right there, you are in big trouble. The D has to cut off that angle to the basket if they're going to slow him down.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Adebayo. He dishes it to Dragic from 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .27 seconds left in the first. Howard against Adebayo. Winslow finds Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Kuzma, right side. From 13, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. That's now 8 points for Davis.
Yeah, just a tough matchup anytime he gets into the mid-range area. Nobody's going to bother Anthony Davis.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by just 1. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. You learn about Jimmy Butler, a difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Well, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Johnson and Leonard together up front. Hero out there with Dragic, and it's Winslow in at the 3. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Rondo, and he makes good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Can't guard Rondo lightly. Even from inside, he's capable of finding a way to get to a shooting window and score.
Winslow against Kuzma. Winslow's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Here's Winslow, and the layup's good off the glass. Winslow's got his second bucket.
Well, even though the D was breathing down his neck, and that's bad defensive position, Kevin, by the way, Winslow does a terrific job attacking on the drive.
Rondo kicks to Green. Inside, passes it to Rondo. Over in the corner, Green. Again, the miss by Green. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along. He was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
Cousins, the pass to Rondo. And here's Green outside, and the Lakers get it back. Davis kicks to Green. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dragic finds Leonard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Jones checked in for the Heat. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. Cousins, the pass to James. Over Jones. True on the 14-footer. James has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angle.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Leonard. Kelly Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Hero. To the inside. McGee with the block. Davis inside. He's against Olynyk. And McGee kicks to LeBron. The feed now to Caldwell Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. McGee inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Davis. Green bounce pass. McGee against Adebayo. McGee's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Butler.
You know, the way Butler handles himself in the paint, it really impressive. Just kind of out-muscles and outworks anything the defense throws at it.
Davis. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 steal. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you could tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the center position. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Caldwell-Pope against Dragic for the lead, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
That one is no good. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points. Clearly a foul.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
Brent, for your money, who's the most complete player in the NBA right now?
Over the course of the past 2 years, nobody has impressed me more with his complete game than Kevin Durant. What he has done defensively has just been tremendous. And I know you have guys like Giannis, you have guys like Harden, you have guys like LeBron James, who are incredible players.
And Kawhi, what he did last year. Yeah.
But Kevin Durant, to me, still is one of the most impressive complete players that we have in the game.
Dragic against Caldwell Pope. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that ability to just rise up for the alley-oop. Butler is an animal of an athlete. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Dragic against Caldwell Pope. Here's Olynyk, and Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Caldwell Pope outside. Inside, it's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now Caldwell Pope, 4 on the clock. Rebound by Olynyk. On the wing, Winslow. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists in the game.
And what a move by Winslow there, completely losing the defense on his way to the hoop.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Justice Winslow. The Lakers have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first one falls.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Miami. Waiters comes in for Goran Dragic. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Green. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, with a body like that, LeBron James can be as physical as he wants to be and just dare you into making contact.
Both good from the line that time. The Heat trail by 6. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Nice shot by James.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league. Goes right up with it.
With some arc, Winslow's shot is off.
Oh, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And then he... Whoa! You saw that. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
.143 left to play here in the third. Rondo against Winslow. Waiters dishes to Butler. Over James. That one a little long.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Floats it up for Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Well, there's a nice connection between Cousins and what they're doing in terms of throwing him the ball at the rim. Outstanding at knowing when to jump and how to finish.
Winslow against Caldwell Pope. Here's Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Winslow finds Waiters. Will it go? Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Heat call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the rejection by James.
LeBron using his big mitts there. Comes in handy on defense. Getting up there to spike that one away.
And James throws it down.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 14-point game. Can they get it? And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Heat trail by 14. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. The backcourt, Dragic and Butler. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why, Kevin, is the change of speeds. I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic similar, great use of speed change. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's James. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. Green with the block.
It's not talked about often enough, but Green averages more blocks per game than almost all other backcourt players.
And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Butler.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
And the Lakers turn it over again. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And Miami has possession here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. That's a 2 from Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Well, Dwight Howard patrolling the paint still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Here's Jones, and Davis sends it back. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. And there it is for him. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Olynyk. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
It's stolen by Dragic. The dish to Olynyk. Caldwell Pope against Jones. Butler from outside. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
No good on the free throw.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
The Heat trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Left side, Davis. They kick it out to Green. Back to Davis. Over Olynyk. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Green. 16 points for Davis.
There has to be some alteration in the game plan, but I don't think it's enough to shut down AD.
Jones looking for an opening. Three-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It's deflected. Butler in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jones. That's now 22 points for Jimmy Butler.
And Butler just has it all. Likes catching the D by surprise with that silky smooth floater. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jones, no luck.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they give it to him.
James trying to free himself up.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Dragic, and another basket for Miami.
Once Goran Dragic got his rhythm, it's effortless as he rises up. Beautiful looking shot there.
Howard, the pass to Davis. And the dunk by James.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 10. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
How about the awareness there for Butler? The D goes to sleep, and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
Outside, Green. Lakers working the ball around now. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
The kick out to LeBron. And they double up James. To the middle, here's Green. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
And Green no good on that one.
A relatively rare trip to the free throw line for Green, averaging just one attempt per game over the course of his career.
Inslow's shot is off. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 10. Here's Butler. Olynyk trying to break loose, and it's Butler missing.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And Butler knows how to take over games. Really good with his shot selection down the stretch.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody was rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we asked. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.